Hi everyone, we're going to solve each equation and we have two problems here. And to give you a warning, this one right here, we're going to have to use the quadratic formula. So this one here is not that difficult. So here we go. The first step is we want to have the same base. The base here, when you're looking at these exponent rules, are a usually. So when you're doing this, the bases have to be the same. So I'm going to change the base to 2. So this is going to be 2 cubed, and you multiply whatever is there, equals, and then I'm going to use my negative exponent rules. This is going to be 2 to the negative 1. Now that my bases are the same, they do equal each other, so that's good. But now we have to deal with the exponents. So we have 3, I'm going to go ahead and distribute. 3x squared minus 6x equals negative 1. So this is 3x squared minus 6x plus 1 equals 0. Now if we could factor it, it'd be great, but we can't. So we're going to use the quadratic formula, which is x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. And in our case, our a would equal 3, our b equals negative 6, and our c equals 1. So when you plug it all in, you're going to get x equals negative times negative 6 plus or minus the square root of negative 6 squared minus 4 times 3 times 1, all divided by 2 times your a, which is 3. So this simplifies to 6 plus or minus, this is 36 minus 12, which is 24, and this is just 6. Now, square root of 24 equals square root of 4 times 6. So that's going to equal 6 plus or minus, we take the square root of 4 is 2, pull it out, and leave in the 6. Now, if I can, I'm going to go ahead and, if I put the 6 here under each piece, that helps me simplify. So put the 6 under each piece. This will be, this would be 1 plus or minus 2 square root of 6 over 3. So if I want this to be a 3 as well, I can write this as 3 divided by 3. Or you could just keep this as a 1. That's up to you. But that's your solution set. So basically you have 1 plus 2 square root of 3 divided by 3, and 1 minus 2 square root of 6 divided by 3. Or you could just write as 3 plus or minus 2 square root of 6 divided by 3. And you could, either way is fine. All right, and the second one, again, we have to have the same bases. They're not the same. So I'm going to make my base 3. So 9 is 3 squared to the negative x. And then I'm going to use my negative exponent. Where is it? Right there. So that's going to be 3 to the negative 1. Now I'm going to also use my power rule and multiply these two. So this is 3 to the negative 2x equals 3 to the negative 1. All right. Now, my 3's match. 3 equals 3. 3 equals 3, but we have to deal with the exponents. So let's set those equal to each other. Divide both sides by negative 2. And you get x equals 1/2. So your solution set is 1/2. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.